Should still be working on the same person. Okay. The day has finally come to start a new series. Like a daily series, specifically. Because this isn't something I haven't done this in a while. I did want to do a saving for Varka thing, and I did one episode of it, but then it just didn't. I didn't want to continue doing it every time. I didn't want to have to record at the end of every. Oof. Ow. Oof. I didn't want to have to record a short, like 30-second clip at the end of every episode. So instead, I'm doing something. And as you can already see in the title, it is the backstory. I gotta do a spot on my glasses. This one is going to just be my journey as a Mainekin, which is a mannequin main. It's basically the same as before, except instead of having some specific quantifiable end goal like Road to AR60, it's just me doing my dailies, starting from the first day where I start with a level 90 with a level 90 mannequin, because I finally managed to level them up. So now they are here and doing stuff. I've got Thundering Fury with Haran, because double skill, because I have 2 skill charges. The reason I have this is because these don't have the best in terms of cooldown to duration ratio, so it's pretty hard to maintain the whole thing, but I can actually consistently stay within charge state if I use Thundering Fury. Anyway, I'm actually building the mannequin. I'm still actually in the process of building Florand. Mostly just finishing these levels. I'm not going to increase anymore because this is expensive. I'm just going to continue working on these. They're mostly good. I mostly need a crit rate right now, so that's what I'm going to get more of. I just need these to level up. I don't think I'm going to go for any new pieces there, so I'm still going to focus on doing a different character. Which one? I'm not sure. While I upgrade that character, I'll put more of the extra stuff I get into Clarand's artifacts. Because that's the problem with the other games that aren't Zenless, because Zenless gives you the ability to directly farm drive disk materials, so you can upgrade pretty much forever after you get a shit ton of it. Because it doesn't cost that much, but you can farm a crap ton of it really quickly. Let's grab an RNG. Fun fact, you can make a random number generator show up on Google if you just search RNG. I always do 55 because that's about the amount of characters I was building from the start. Okay, let's press the generate button a bunch, and we're getting 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We're working on Kokomi. We're going to get her a full, proper set. The set she has right now isn't terrible. The weapon is fine. Talents are actually not quite there. I need more of these, which is what I'm going to go get at once I log back in later. Yes, it's mostly just going to be this, but that's mostly just an issue of me not having enough of these. I actually don't think I have enough of these either, but that's a small amount I have to worry about. Mostly I want to work on getting artifacts up again, because some of these aren't the greatest. Some of them are good. I like this piece a lot, even though it, for some reason, says it's bad, but I think that's mostly just because the crit damage there is basically useless. And while I'm farming her, I will also technically be farming for Noelle as well. Because she also needs better stuff. Because right now she's still running a fairly mid set. She does damage. She's not the worst, but she could definitely be better. So let's go to Inazuma and farm this set. Should be this one. Yes. I used to farm this a lot back in the day. I'm stupid. Yeah, I want to do this because people are talking shit about one of the problems people seem to be having with the Miliastra Wonderland is the uh, is that the mannequin is bad, but like the mannequin's not that bad. The mannequin's interesting and unique. People's perception of what is good and bad is just really skewed because so many of the characters that, especially they've added recently, are so ridiculously overpowered that everything looks bad by comparison. So I'm here to show that the mannequin is not that bad.
Thank you for
Like, I could definitely be using a stronger version of the mannequin, but I'm just going to be using Electro with this completely F2P friendly team. The only character you'd have to pull for would be Yao Yao on this entire team. That is the only character that you'd have to rely on luck to get, and you can just replace her with a different type. You just replace her with a different healer. I'm just using her because I like the Dendro. This is... I think this is the Electro Charged one. It is. We're gonna match and see if anyone's in here. Let's say if we were using just like a better team in general, like if I were to replace Kale with Nahida and then Traveler with someone like Raiden, and then Yao could be replaced by a lot of different characters really. Then I could obviously be much stronger, but I'm using this intentionally just to show that people's perception has been changed pretty drastically over the years. See? Mainekin's not that bad. Mainekin's actually really fun. I like the movement a lot. At first it felt janky, but once I had an understanding of how it worked and how the interesting tracking works with the first attack, I now have a much better understanding of how to use the Mainekin. And they're really, really fun. Absolutely awful. Absolutely awful. Not that bad, actually. Actually a pretty good piece, surprisingly. My only problem here is obviously that I'm having issues with healing, but that's just because my Yao Yao is not the most well-built. I just kind of threw whatever I had on her. That's also mostly just corrosion. Yeah, I love the movement so much.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, this is the main issue with healing. Yeah, forget yeah, has extra healing.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, it's hard to keep healing when I don't have full team heal ability. I could obviously make that better, but I'm not gonna bother swapping out right now. Let's get off these, damn. Damn, nothing good.
Take this! Thunderclap! You play! Lightning flash! No death, you play!
Okay, really? Can you stop moving like that, please?
Press this on the side! Don't be scared!
Yeah, I really wish there was an easier way of making sure I can actually um, stay healed. But yeah, not having any like consistent healing option because she either attacks or she heals. It's never really both. It makes it a little hard. What was that attack person? If it wasn't a circlet, if this was on a sand, this would be nuts. It's a really high natural noise too. I have to wish everything else is bad. I just realized it's been a while. I think it's been a while since I went to the teapot, so I'm gonna go check that real quick. Speaking of, I do need to check out whatever new teapots we had, because I haven't checked since Fontaine. I haven't edited my teapot since Fontaine, so it's been a while. Oh yeah, I hit max at some point. Wrong button.
This realm is...
Huh. There's a lot of stuff in here. I'll definitely do a lot of stuff in here at some point, because I do feel like I might end up needing the primos from doing stuff inside of here. I have 2 days, so I can get enough for that. Then I'll keep up the extra.
If you ever...
Okay. And that should be everything. Of course, I didn't get shit. Yeah, my problem with the Serenity Teapot, though, is that you cannot physically buy everything in that within a week. It is not possible with a week's worth of stuff. Right. Let's make sure Brian gets fixed up here. Or is also a big issue. Yeah, I love that. Okay, thank God, it is going into the crit rate. Luckily, you should be. I don't need to worry about crit rate too much because I can just think of it as 20% higher than what it is. Because of this one, yes. Which I didn't realize was a thing. I need to be reading more of like what gives crit rate and stuff. It's something I'm just not used to doing for some reason. If this goes into crit damage, that'll be the best. Please stop going into defense. Well, not more is my main issue. Not the worst, though. That is a fairly good set by my standards. Forgot that's something I didn't get. And I'm sitting at 1640, so I do have 110 pull. I have 110 pull worth. Ugh, and that is day one finished. As for let's do anything else. That's really have much to show off. I'm mostly just going to continue working on these characters, and once these characters have, mainly I'm working on weapons and artifacts. After which I'll work on talents, because I think there are a few characters down here that have relatively talents that I would rather have fixed. Yeah, I need to get you to 6. I need another 2 and then another 2. Actually, yeah, they both need 2. I think there are a few other characters in here. Mona as badly needs it. That's actually it. That's down here. There's not many down here that I have that are considered finished. My phone yelling at me about. Oh. Cool. Stop looking at sound.